Hello and welcome back to Locator Gaming. I'm continuing on with my playthrough of Tainted Grail. I'm in Chapter 8 in Tuathane. I just got to the heart of Tuathon, however you want to say it. And I was ending my day. I already put my energy up and I was spending experience. So in between episodes, I looked through some cards and thought some of the skills and stuff. So I got Now or Never, which once per encounter I can draw an extra card during my character activation. So, and that's once per encounter, so not just combat, it's during diplomacy stuff too. So when I get to character activation, I can draw a card, which will help dig for the cards that we want to get us through those things. But I also wanted to spend 2 experience points, my last 2 experience points, on a new combat card. So, and it's 2 experience points to draw 3. Yeah, draw 3, choose 1, put the rest back. So let's shuffle this up. Trying to get some more powerful combat cards other than my hammer swipe. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. And we will cut, take 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we got something good. Retribution, we've got one of these in our deck already. That's gain a red cube for each missing point of health. Raw Strength, lose an energy to gain 2 charges, and I can pay a charge to gain a red cube for each point of your aggression. That's worth 10 damage. Find weakness. No. Yes, we're definitely going to go with raw strength. That's worth another 10 damage. At the cost of an energy, though. It's pretty good. It's got 2x on the bottom over here, too. All right. I was wondering if I should take something out. Crippling Strike helps me draw cards, but is it worth keeping in? I mean, versus this, especially not. Risky Attack has double practicality on it, which I can't link up with. At least I can link up with both of these. I don't want to take anything out that has a bonus key on it, I don't think. Yeah, Hammer Swipe is what it's called. I like Powerful Blow. With Exertion, it can be worth 5 on its own, too. Regular Attack is a good setup. We're definitely not Reposition. Or do I just go with 16 cards in my deck? I don't know. I think I dropped Risky Attack for now. So both of those Risky Attacks are out of my deck. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because end of the day, after you spend experience, you can modify your decks. And I'm pretty sure it's minimum 15. Pretty sure. Okay, I don't really know why I was shuffling that so much right now. So, is that all the end of the day stuff? Did all the other stuff last time. It's been a couple hours. I mean, I'm playing this on the same day as last time, but took a break for quite a while. But I think I went all the way down to the spending experience part. And now we're starting a new day. So There's no time tokens or anything. We get our lucky piglet back. We'll move a random event card, and the next event card actually is part 2 of chapter 8. And we get to the during the day. Oh, I didn't do the start of the day True Grail stuff, so I can't do that. That's fine. I'll gain an energy. I can't gain health because of this card. Not that one. This one. Does not. Beor's wound, his weakness is killing him, so he cannot gain health, which is a bummer. Okay, so I think that's it. I think we just go to spending an energy to explore here. I did not want to do this last time without energy. I remember that much. So our options were to enter the Citadel, going to verse 1, or we can drop the Grail at the doorstep and leave. Go to verse 8, or we can just have the exploration end. I'm not dropping my True Grail. That thing's too valuable to me. So we will enter the Citadel. Bodies of dead four-dweller warriors lie in the lower courtyard, hacked to pieces, their weird steel blades shattered and bent. However, that's not the most startling sight here. As in real Camelot, a massive figure stands at the end of the courtyard. A ramp to the keep starts right between its feet and climbs up, flanked by 2 high walls with dozens of arrow slits. You look up at the figure and shudder. Instead of the familiar representation of Arthur, you see an abomination, half man, half four-dweller, its face contorted in fear and pain. Each character with more than one spirituality gains a terror, but I don't have that. Then choose one. Go to the throne room. Most direct way is the ramp to the upper keep. Walk through the living quarters. Pay an energy, navigate the vast complex will surely take some effort. Or I can leave. Straight to the throne room. I don't really do much exploring. I still got a bunch of energy. Let's try to find some more stuff. We'll pay the energy. Go to verse 2. After moving through a dozen richly decorated yet unremarkable chambers, you enter a large study with arched windows. Morgaine lives and works here in the real Camelot, but this chamber seemingly belongs to a tidier and more organized student of the mystic arts. The workbenches are clean. Various tools rest in labeled compartments, and shelves carry hundreds of books, many dating back to the homelands beyond the sea. You wonder what knowledge they possess. Browse the books, go to verse 6. Back to the lower courtyard, verse 1. I'm not going backwards. Go deeper into the corridors of the Citadel. This is kind of cool. It's kind of like Bizarro World. Is that what that was called in Superman? Which I only know because of Seinfeld, which is probably not a good thing to admit. Where everything is like the opposite. Like Camelot's upside down and Morgaine's room was the opposite of this room. Anyways, let's browse the books. It doesn't cost me any energy or anything. Maybe we'll find an item or something. The study seemingly brims with books, but peering over them shatters this illusion. Some tomes are blank. Gibberish fills others. Some turn out to be blocks of paper fused with leather binding into solid chunks. They all seem more like a hazy memory of books rather than a real thing. Bummer. You know four-dwellers raised their structures by solidifying pure weirdness with the power of their minds. Is that what happened here? But who could have enough energy to build a structure of this size and complexity? As you ponder, a painful wail echoes from a nearby corridor. There's still someone here. You must hurry. Return to the courtyard, go to verse 1. We're not going backwards. Delve deeper into the corridors of the Citadel, go to verse 4. Verse 4. Silence and dust reign in this abandoned throne room. The throne sits empty. To the right, archways lead deeper into the Citadel. To the left, an entrance should lead you to the chamber of the order where the round table once stood. The last thing you notice is the niche in the throne above the headrest. Its shape precisely matches the Grail. I can go back to verse 1 to the lower corridor. I could go to verse 2 to the corridors to the right. We already went there. Leave the Grail here. Go to verse 5. Not leaving the Grail. It's not happening. Enter the chamber of the round table. That's my only other option. Just go to verse 7. I'm not supposed to leave the Grail, right? My quest is to reach the heart and discover its secret. Do I have anything noted on here? Cover the burial masks. Return to the moon ring when we get 5 more power on that thing. Either restore or destroy the round table. Find out who tried to repair them in here. And find the hermits are my tasks. I don't think so. So we'll go to verse 7. All right. Instead of a round oaken table, you find a pit filled with something akin to boiling blood. Twisted weird stone facsimiles of the knights encircle the pit, forever frozen in their penitent poses. Though this place is ominous and chilling, it also feels strangely like home. You peer over the edge into the pit and almost fall in as a sudden movement startles you. On the other end of the pit, the most towering figure shifts. With horror, you realize it's not another stone knight. A hulking behemoth in heavy armor turns toward you. You stand before Arthur, the once and future king, slayer of the Four-Dwellers, savior of humanity. Each party member gains 1 terror, but instead of gaining a terror, lose a health. Thanks for that. I can either retreat to go to verse 4, which is where I just was, or approach him. This ends this chapter, it says. Right here, approach him. This ends this chapter. Go to... I mean, why wouldn't you just do it if it's telling you it's going to end the chapter, right? 5, 5, 5. The skulls are all the same direction. Book of Secrets. In the pipe, 5, 5, 5. As you approach, Arthur steps to the side, revealing what occupied him when you entered the chamber. The legendary blade, Excalibur, protrudes from the pulsating chunk of weird stone at the end of the room. In silence, the hulking giant presents you his hands, pierced and torn, but with nary a drop of blood. He gestures toward the stone in the weird stone. He gestures toward the sword in the weird stone, with its spike-covered grip you've heard so many times about. Excalibur, the witchblade of ancient homelands, said to bring incredible power at an incredible cost, awaits your hand. However, before you have a chance to approach it, a mocking voice sounds in the dark. Oh, here you are, my king. Oh, what a sight you are. Morgaine enters the room. What? With a smirking knight of the Round Table, Gaheris, at her side. Is that how you say that? Gaheris? Gaheris? I don't know. The king pierces you with a sad look. No, these fools didn't know, Morgaine explains. I followed them since they've entered this place. I knew they would be drawn here, to their birthplace, the place where your rule failed. Gain part 5 of the Burning Mystery status. The place of our birthplace. To their birthplace, the place where your fail ruled. Where your fail ruled. I cannot talk. Where your rule failed. I can retrieve Excalibur at Arthur's request. Pick a character who will attempt this and place a quest token on their character trait to mark your choice. Go to verse 508. Step back and let Morgaine and Arthur settle this between themselves. I mean, it's Excalibur. But they did call it the Witchblade. Brings incredible power at an incredible cost. I mean, who... We're going for Excalibur. 508. I don't like Morgaine. No, Morgaine cries out. Don't you see what he's trying to do? If you remove the sword, this Camelot will drown in the weirdness, with us inside. The heart of Tuathane will belong to the Four Dwellers once again. You will undo everything humans stood for. As she speaks, her knight moves towards you. You have little time to decide. Continue to remove the sword from the stone. Go to verse 456. Or once again, I could step back and let Morgaine and Arthur settle this between themselves. I'm going for the sword, 456. You press your hand against the spikes. They are warm, eager. You clench your fists, almost blacking out from the pain. You don't feel like the sword drinks your blood. Instead, it seems to pump liquid fire through the puncture wounds, a fire that spreads through your veins, reaching every part of the body and causing immense pain. Another wave of pain comes when you try to remove the blade from the stone. At first it seems impossible. Then the sword inches upward. Morgaine snaps out of her amazement and orders Gaheris to attack. His eagerness to go against the hulking Arthur and you instantly raises suspicion, but his drawn weapon leaves you little choice. You must fight. Resolve the Gaheris Grey encounter in verse 480. 480. You can't escape from this combat, even as a result of the You Are Dying card. You must fight to the death. If any party member runs out of combat cards during this encounter, each party member takes all their discarded combat cards and shuffles them. They are their new combat decks. Continue the encounter. If any party member has no discarded combat cards and runs out of combat cards, remove all cards from the sequence, shuffle them into their owner's combat decks. So this combat will not be over due to our deck running out. All right. Well, he has fast, and it says you can't escape, but fast we ignore from our sword. Wonder why they didn't put art on this. He's got 12 hit points. So because of swiftness, we start with 4. And then at some point we can draw now or never. And discarding a bunch of cards because of our hammer swipe's not particularly bad. We just reshuffle. Four. Well, we got hammer swipe. And we also got throw. So we win. We flip over our shield. We do exertion to get 10 cubes. We can connect throw with this, and when we flip this over, it gives us 2, and that gives us 1. So that's 13. He's got 12 health. Okay, reward, go to verse 388. That seemed a little easy. I shouldn't say anything. How many times do I say that when I'm recording videos? You dispose of the knight quickly enough, that's for sure, but Morgaine seems unfazed. You see, I know the secret of weirdness. I know how to shape it to my will. Observe. Before you can interrupt her, she surrounds herself and her knight with a cloud of pure weirdness. Seconds later, Gaheris rises once more, stronger and much, much stranger. Resolve the return to Gaheris purple encounter. This time it's a purple encounter. In verse 444. So that should count for this because it's a purple encounter. 444. You cannot escape from this combat as a result of you are dying. If you run out of combat cards, take your discard. So this is the same rules. If you win, go to verse 24. 20 health this time. You can't escape. I should have this back, right? I just had to flip it over for the combat. Or that encounter, I mean. It's interesting, it says you can't escape from this combat even as a result of the You're Dying card. But I wouldn't get the You're Dying card, right? Because this thing says if you have or gain the You're Dying card, your body enters a mysterious stasis. Gain an experience, restore all your health, and lose all your energy. So I can't lose the combat? Because I would just get the You're Dying card, and then I restore all my health, so the You're Dying card goes away. I don't get it. I don't think I can lose these combats. Why do you have to fight them then? What am I not understanding? 1, 2, 3, 4. Upside down. I gotta do 20 damage. Oh, look at this. I've got 15 in my hand. Got even more than 15. I think we're going to keep. Yeah, we're going to keep. We'll get to our character activation phase. We get to draw a card from now or never. Once per encounter. We drew Retribution. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This could have been bad. This could have been a poor decision. I don't have a whole lot of bonus keys. If I start with this, I get to draw 3 cards. That's interesting. I should get some more bonus keys then, right? That one has a bonus key, but I've got nothing really to play it off of. Yes, I do. Crippling Strike. Gets me 3. Then I only get to draw 1 card. Then what? Doesn't have a bonus key. Then I'm done for the turn. Unless I draw something good. I think I got to go for the 3 card draw and hope I get some more stuff I can key off of. like some magic links or something. Oh boy. So putting this down, I don't have double courage, so that doesn't link up, so I don't get my bonus for this. But I do get to do 3 damage for each point of missing health and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So we might as well just look at only the stuff that has bonuses. Well, reposition. I could just play. Then I could use magic to bring this out. So that's 1 magic. Play this. That's 1 damage. Draw 2 more cards. Or do I play this? And that would be 1, 2, plus 5 more. 7 more damage would be at 10. 2 damage. I need to mark that this is the last card that I've actually played. Being able to choose the enemy's attack is interesting as well. So right now with 3 cubes on there, it'd be 3 damage, which would be 3 terror, and gain 2 terror, which would be 2 damage. Battle Cry doesn't link because this is a double courage. So really my only link right now is reposition. I can't escape from combat anyway, so it doesn't really do me a whole lot of good to try to hold on to that thing. So I might as well just do this damage. And then I can prevent 1. Pay the magic to play that. Link that up to draw 2 more cards. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go. Let's just go. Playing this card, basically just to set up for something else. Then why wouldn't I just play this one then? And maybe hold on to this one for next time, unless I want to draw 2 cards. spend another magic, or just draw one card. Do 1 damage, because that's 3. I could prevent one of it. It's kind of nice. This hold guard lets me choose the enemy attack. I have to get really lucky and draw a bonus card. A bonus key with that 1. Be taking a lot of hits. At least I wouldn't be losing. Let's do this. So because I have this and I link up 1 courage thing, we're gonna gamble a little bit. And we'll pay a magic. So that's 5, and then we get to draw 1. Where's my deck? Here it is. We got defend, so none of this stuff is going to link up, right? Nope. Nope. Oh, shoot. I forgot you have to discard down. Oh well. Enemies attack. So 3, 1 of it gets prevented, so it's 2 and 2. 2 and 2. And that's basically it for that. Just make sure I'm doing all this correctly, or as correct as possible. Now we have to discard down to 3 combat cards. I want to keep Dire Rage, because that's worth potentially 7, 5 at a minimum. We got to keep Raw Strength. Oh, these 2 cards. No, we need more to link to it. Yeah, I need something to link to this one. So we'll discard these 2 and keep maybe Hold Guard. But this one has 2 bonus keys on it. This one can link up with more stuff though. Keep that one. Those are the 3 we're keeping. We get to draw a combat card. Final Blow. This might end it also. Start the next turn. Okay, we did not have delayed abilities. And we go to playing cards. Oh, I don't have 2 courage. Dang it. I have to do this. When I play it, I lose 1 energy to gain 2 charges. I'm going to pay a charge to do 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pay both the charges actually to do 10 damage. I don't know. Why don't I just get purple? What am I talking about? So that's 15. My phone is ringing on vibrate, which is making my watch vibrate. None of this stuff links up, right? And there's no other way I could have started. Not to do 15 damage. I didn't draw the card yet, though, did I? I did not draw the card yet. So maybe I'll get lucky. Because I drew Final Blow as my card draw for the turn. I get to draw a card for linking up here. Have a bonus key. Bummer. Well, we need to do 5 next time. Well, I think that's the end of my turn. So now we need to see what happens. It's 15, so it's at the 2 damage spot. I still wonder, I already drew the card though. I wonder if one of these, like this, where I get to choose, would have been better. I don't know. Okay, so 2 damage. This goes up by 2. Now there's something that happens when that crosses the line there. Panic takes place anytime your terror is higher than your current health. When that happens, instead of playing a card from your hand in step 2, play a card from the top of your diplomacy or combat deck. Then you may play additional cards from your hand according to the standard rules. Well, that sucks. Do not draw a new card at the end of turn. Any bonus or extra cards gained from bonus keys, skills, or abilities are still drawn as normal. I don't get to play the first card of my choice because I'm panicking. Okie dokie. So that was his attack. I have to discard down to 3 cards. I'm clearly going to keep the cards that have bonus keys on them, since I don't get to choose. And then we also do not get to draw a card. We start the next turn. Instead of playing a card from your hand, play a card from the top of your diplomacy or combat deck. So we take the top card. It's brutal attack. So that's 1, 2, 3. But we can link up Final Blow for 1, 2, 3 because of our sword. 4. And that's more than 20. All right. We did it. Didn't even use our hammer swipe. There's no reward on here, just if you win, go to verse 24. "24 says, Orgain does not linger to see the end of the combat. As you overpower her creation, she weaves a spell and disappears." Oh, that's right, it was a creation, it was a purple encounter. Well, let's increase the power on that to 3. You're alone with your king. Arthur steps to the side, pointing once more to Excalibur, its hilt now covered with your blood. You grab it once more. This time the painful sensation is familiar, just like the exhilaration washing over you as the sword begins to shift. You draw it from the stone and raise it upward. Immediately, the citadel slowly melts, stones bending and running like wax left too near a flame. Arthur gestures toward the exit. It is time for you to go. You look at him one last time, a titan ravaged by endless cycles of death and rebirth, and you know he will not follow. The character marked with the quest token, I just didn't mark myself, loses 2 health and gains the Excalibur secret card 78. So losing 2 health puts me in going insane, but I can't gain the going insane card. You figure out the mystery of life, gain an experience, lose all terror, and lose all energy. So we get an experience for figuring out the mystery of life. Gain Excalibur secret card 78. Ignore the fast and defensive traits. Each time you play a card in combat, gain a red cube. What? Each time you start combat using Excalibur, lose 2 health. That's just dirty. It's like super good and super bad at the same time. We already have a weapon equipped, so we're not going to equip Excalibur. But at least we have it, I guess. Man, I gotta really weigh the pros and cons of that. Uh-oh, what verse was it? 24, right here. Each character gains 5 experience. Hello. We're already back to 6. Go to verse 6:10. If you don't have the True Grail secret card, but I do, go to verse 6:12. Otherwise, read on. There's only one piece of the puzzle left, the warm golden chalice resting in your hand. What do you want to do with it? If I leave the Grail behind, as Pale Lady asked you to, before leaving the castle, you put the Grail in the slot above the throne. Discard the True Grail secret card and go to verse 6:12. Keep the Grail and go on? I mean, how can I give up the Grail? The Pale Lady? Oh, did she ask us to do that when we found her, when she died in that like combat area? Pretty sure she died, right? Ooh, that's what happens when you take a break for a month. I gotta keep it, it's too good. Is this gonna come back to bite me later? I'm gonna keep it. Go to verse 6:12. It's time to leave to Athena and return to your world. You have a feeling it won't be an easy trek. If you have the True Grail secret card, or if you don't have the Excalibur secret card, if you have the True Grail, I do. You feel something stirring around you and to Athena. Gain the Reclamation status And secret card 4. Uh-oh. I probably should have dumped it. It's too good, though. It's too good. In Rage, as long as this secret is in play, all combat encounters gain the Rage trait. What is that? Resolve step 3, the enemy attack twice per activation. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I probably should have given up the Grail. I mean, were they trying to really hint at it when they said, as the Pale Lady asked you to? Remove all the Tuathane cards from the table, including the Heart of Tuathane 185. Reshuffle the cards and place one on the table and put all characters there. Congratulations, you've completed your current chapter. Discard all event cards, including the active quests. Either save your game or draw a Chapter 9 setup card and follow its instructions to begin the next chapter. Okay, I'm hoping that decision to hold on to the Grail does not come back to bite me. But it already has, it sounds like. If I would have remembered for sure the story, would I have put it back? I don't know, it's so good. It's so good. I have absolutely no energy to do anything now. All right. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll throw in a cut here real quick. Probably get chapter 9 out. We probably can go another 30 or 40 minutes or so for this particular video. So we'll get started on chapter 9. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I've got the chapter 9 stuff out. So it's pretty simple here. Prepare the event deck. If you have the secret card 78, which is Excalibur, we do. Put chapter 9 part 2 card on top of the event deck. So I guess we just put chapter 1 part, or chapter 9 part 1 there. So we've got chapter 9 part 2 on top of the event deck. Now follow the instructions on the back of this card. For one player, we have level 2 and level 3 difficulty cards. You're now ready to start chapter 9. Discard this card and reveal the top card of the event deck. Chapter 9 part 2. Place this card in the active quest pile. You thought the weirdness was hostile before, but now it boils around you as deadly as a surging torrent. The sinking of the great citadel must have shifted something in Tuathane. Each character loses a health and gains a terror. Our quest is to get out of Tuathane. Put special event D on top of the event deck. Then place 4 random events on top of it. 4 is for one player. So where are my special events? Is this special events here? There's a 4 dweller card. Special event A, B, C, D. And random events don't really matter because they're just a clock. One, two, three, 4. We are out of energy, so one of those is going to go immediately. And we need to get one of these. Do I start next to Riverfall? Probably not. Just up there, I guess. Is that right? This is one if you're going insane. So this is the you can't die, you can't go insane one. At least, so that's good. I don't have the one where you can't gain hearts. Oh, it doesn't matter because I can't die, right? I wanted to especially avoid the one where I couldn't gain hearts, but I guess it doesn't matter now. Fighting is going to be a pain in the butt with this stupid rage thing. Well, I guess we can't really explore because we're out of energy, so something I was thinking. I've got 6 experience points. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to get my second courage. Well, let's end the day. We got to go in order, right? Slow down and go in order. End of the day. Hey, the wealth thing is not out yet right now either. So we eat a food, actually. We're back to eating real food. And I get a health. Lose a terror. This goes up to 4. And now advance my character by expending experience points. Now I advance. So I'm going to spend 6. It'd be my 3rd point because I've got 1 caution and 1 courage. So now all of our double courage cards we can link up. That's helpful. Modify your decks. There's no dream. Start the next day. No menhirs or anything. We move a random event down as a timer. No guardians to move. Start of the day. We lose another terror, but we don't have any more terror to lose. And we can't gain any energy, so we'll gain a health, I guess. Should I change weapons? Actually, now this is every single time I connect a courage or a double courage, I gain a red cube without the cost of 2 health from Excalibur. So I think we're okay. Just start exploring. We got to get those quest tokens. There's new verses to read when we're in chapter 9. So we go back to our... Oh, actually, I think there's a different table, too. So we can't rely on knowing the verses anymore. Because if you have secret card 70... Oh, it's not chapter 9. It's if you have secret card 78. Then you check your result in table 2. Oh, does that mean we're like going to get chased more severely because we have... Kind of looks like it because the 5 and 6 is pretty gross. It's draw 2 purple encounters and resolve the one with the higher value. And then roll again. I think we made some bad decisions. And I say we, but I think I made some bad decisions. 22 is verse 51. You descend the stairs and emerge at the top of a tower. You're briefly confused, but shrug it off. The view from here is magnificent, though terrifying. You can see the whole of Avalon. Beyond it, there is nothing but darkness, and the weirdness is almost everywhere. Even the sky looks different. The stars and sun look like fruits hanging from a tree. Each party member gains 2 terror. Gain 1 quest token. Exploration ends. So I also do not have that thing that changes how this operates. So I do actually gain 2 terror. Right? That was one of those cards, not something else special. Yeah. And we get a quest token. Exploration ends. Okay, we'll go again. 16. So that's the draw 2 purples. fight the more difficult one. I don't know how Lucky Piglet works when you gotta draw multiples. So the Dredge Crawler. Shatter and slow. So shatter means we can't take our weapon in with us. So could I Lucky Piglet now? I mean, I feel like I should be able to. He's got a 14. I think we're okay. Just fight this guy. Doing combat, so we get to draw 4. We're not using our runic sword for the combat. One, two, three, 4. All right, this doesn't look too bad. If we attack, that's 2. We can link up magic for 3, 4, 9. About this. That's 2. We're not using our sword, so we can't get 1 for that. That's draw a card and we gain 4. So we'd be at 6. This takes us to 7, 8, 9. We pay this. 5 is 14. Okay, let's run through it one more time and make sure. Put this down as my initial card. Wait, he's slow. What does that mean? Draw 1+ card at the start of combat and during each end turn phase. Well, hey. Let's draw an extra card. Battle Cry even. I don't even think we need that card. That's 2 cubes. This lets us draw a card. We link up here. We're not using that, so we don't get to put that down. But when we place it down, we get a red cube for each missing point of health. That's 4. So that takes it to 6. And we draw a card. Brutal attack. This is where we are. 1, 2. That would take us from 6 to 8. 9, 10. Yep. Play that for 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we will play this, paying a magic to link it up. Do I even need to, I don't think I need to even do that. Maybe. What am I at? 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw gives me 9. 10, 11. Three away. Yeah, I do. We'll pay the magic to link here for 1, 2, plus 5, because when I place it, I get 1 for each aggression. So 7 more is 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. Our rewards are a rep and 2 wealth. Would have gone even quicker if we could have used our weapon, but we didn't want it to shatter. That's a purple encounter, so that takes this to 4. Now we got to roll again. So the table said roll again. "24 is verse 30. Pretty sure we saw verse 30 before. Yeah, verse 30 is the one. Draw 3 green encounters and take the one with the highest. 1, 2, 3. Alder Tree has no level. It's a weird bear. Only 8. Not that deadly. One, 2, 3, 4. Hammer swipe. Fight over. Our loot is 2 food. And then it says on here, if you win the encounter, gain a quest token. If not, nothing happens. Okay, so now the question is, do I wait another day? I don't have a whole bunch of time before random event D, or not random event, before special event D comes out. And I want to leave as fast as possible, I think. So I'm going to spend the energy to do this. And since there's only 1 out, it's just a flip. So this is the one where if I don't end the day exhausted, then I'll lose 4 health. And I think I will end the day there. So we can still spend food. What are we at? We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes. With some break time. We're getting cards out in there. So probably about 1 hour 5-ish. Rest. Consume food. Terror down. Food up. This goes up 4 to there. I'm not spending. I don't have any experience to spend. I spent it all. No dreams. Go to the start of the day. Can lose another terror, and because that's already at the top of that, that will go up. Got to move a counter card down, and we go. Spin an energy, roll on the table. $31. It's verse 13. It's not really 31. I'm using the big die as the top, little die as the side, but I'm just saying it that way. What did I say? 13. There goes my memory 5 seconds later. This place is a maze. You walk between fountains of liquid resembling flowing agate. Its surface reflects oniric scenes, I think. Impossible cities. Your silhouette from behind. An otherworldly forest. They seem so real. Touch the water. Go to verse 32. Try to find a way out of this place. Roll a die and add your caution. Go to verse 23. Touching the water. It's nice and warm. Go on in. Try to find a way out. I mean, our caution is only 1. I hate it. I hate the choice. Do I leave it to a die roll? Or do I touch something that will probably poison the crap out of me? Oh, let's... Do we chance it? Let's touch the water. Maybe it's magical. Maybe it's liquid. I don't know, cotton candy or something. No idea why cotton candy came to mind. 32. No, we're gonna chance it. 5. Plus 1 caution is 6. Go to verse 23. Your result was 1 through 5. You're trying to find 6 through 7. After many hours of exhausting search, you find yourself at the exit of this beautiful labyrinth. Each party member loses 2 energy. That's kind of a bummer. 1, 2. Gain a quest token. I kind of wonder what Touch the Water would have revealed, but I'm not going to read it because we could get this again. We need to finish the day exhausted anyway, so we'll explore again and roll on the table. 36 is the purple encounter thingamajigger. So we draw 2. Oopsie. Oh, we got this weird guy that's got 12. Fast and opportunist. After this encounter, shuffle it back into the deck unless you pay 1 magic. Could be worse, I guess. We get so many cards now that 12's not out of the realm of possible. It's got nice rewards too. As fast as an opportunist. Opportunist, I think I gotta play 2 cards or something. If I don't play at least 2 combat cards, he gets to do his opportunity attack. One experience, 1 rep, and 2 wealth. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just escape. I don't think I like this hand at all. Not a lot of damage here. Unless I spend... I'm just going to mulligan. I don't like that hand. 1, 2, 3. We got attack, defend, and throw. We do get to draw a card when our turn starts from now or never. Well, if we attack, that's 1. We can throw for 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd have to pay a magic to link this up. One, two, three, four, five. That's if I pay a magic also. Well, I'm not sure I'm fond of this hand either. Pay magic to do that. Then this, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 7, we take a damage and lose a cube. So we'd be down to 6. We've got to do 6 more. We also get to draw 1 card from now or never. I think this is what I'll do, but I got to pay 2 magic for it. What that yields me is 1 red cube here. Does that card give me anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is lose 2 cubes. It's not great. So 1 doesn't really give me anything except sets me up. Oh wait, I get to draw a card because I decided to keep. All right, so before I actually spin the magic, I'm keeping this hand. I get to draw a card for now or never once per encounter. Let's see what I got. Oh, Dire Rage, you may have just changed the game entirely. Attack's going down first for 1. If Dire Rage goes down, that's 2, 3. Pay a magic. Two, 3. Runic Sword. Link up there is another one. 4. On placing, I gain 1 for each of my aggression. That's 5. We're at 9 total. Nope. Nope. If I link that. If I play that one instead, I just need to figure out how I can get all of these out without having the X down there. There we go. It cost me an extra magic though. So 1 damage from this card. Spend 1 magic to link this card up, which I already spent. Link this card with this bonus key up here. Damage. Maybe I don't even need to spend that one. Damage. Damage. No, it doesn't work. Because I don't get to 2 from here. Either way, I end at 9. Okay, put the magic back. Play that card. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play that card. I'm going to put my time token on there. I'm going to use my exertion to take the time token off to draw a card. Have a bonus key. Yes, it has a bonus key. But it doesn't link. That bonus key does not link to any of these cards. You got to be kidding me. Dire Rage. Pay a magic to link it. Gain 5 for placing it. 1 for that. 2 for that because it's a courage thingy. That's 9. So that's 9. If I link that one, flip a shield. Or maybe I stay at 9. If I end the turn there, yes, I lose a cube. No, that's fine. Flip that for 10, 11 from throw. Oh, I could pay a magic to play defend. Oop, that doesn't go there. Now I can prevent 2 damage. And this gets a time token. Okay, turn over. Wow, that was pretty thinky. So 5, 10, 11 is 2 damage. This prevents 2 damage. So his turn is nothing. And yes, I did play at least 2 combat cards. That's for sure. And I ignore fast because I've got Runic Sword. It's good. Okay, combat overview. His turn is done. We don't have to discard down. We've only got 1 card. We get to draw a card. Powerful Blow. Go to the start of the turn. Delayed abilities. We take that off. We draw a card. Hammer Swipe. We've already used our exertion to draw a card. Well, that's done. But it's our turn. We can play Final Blow to do 3 damage, which is enough. Whew. Oh, we get our rewards. So 1 experience, 1 rep, 2 wealth. Just throwing cubes all over the place. All right, so he's gone. So that was the purple encounter thing, right? Oh, that's a purple encounter. So that goes to 5. We have to roll again. And we got 35. Since we get 2 in a row, we get a quest token. And I don't think I want to read like a special verse, or do I? Maybe I don't care. Whatever, I don't care. If it costs energy to do something, it costs energy, and then I just won't have it. Spend it. I've already been exhausted to do this. Spend the 2 quest tokens, and we've got 2 up. So playing chapter 9, we read Book of Secrets, verse 40. We need to get out of this place, so I'm pressing a little harder than maybe I would otherwise. If you have the Shelter in Storm status, go to verse 45. We do. We got that last time, I think. If you have Shelter in Storm, go to verse 45. The weird stone spires and orange rocks around you seem familiar. You feel you've been here before. You search around and find a set of your own tracks. Your heart races as you realize this is the place where you discovered Orin's hideout. Hoping for a respite from the weirdness, you decide to look for it. After a while, you locate the place where it once stood. There are even the holes in the ground matching the location of pillars supporting the platform. However, the platform itself seems to have moved. You scream in helpless rage and disappointment. If you have secret card 3, go to verse 50. It's still in the deck, so I don't have it. Wonder how we would have gotten that. Okay. Otherwise, attach a new random location card and move your characters there. Exploration ends. This is one where I got to eat wealth instead of food. All right, so we have no energy. We got to end the day. We'll rest, consume some gold. While we still can gain health back, we don't have to lose any terror. We go up to 4. And there's no dreams or anything. What are we at? 125. I think I'm going to call that an episode, just to keep this one a little shorter than the last one. We'll end it there. Come back and try to finish making our way out of here. I don't know, actually maybe might be able to get out in the next 20 minutes or so. I'm going to take a short break though, maybe grab some dinner and then come back. So I think I will play for a little while longer, try to get out of here for the end of the episode. So I'll take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So we got to start a new day. So I'll move an event down, start of the day. We can lose a terror. I think we'll get an energy from our True Grail. I screwed something up. I forgot about this rage thing when I was fighting that purple guy. Yes, so put an asterisk by that fight. I was able to prevent... What does it say exactly? Resolve step 3, enemy attack twice per activation. Oh, but I had the prevent card, so I think it would have prevented it still. I don't think there was any harm done. I think we're still good. Potentially not, though. Okay, so we'll spend an energy to search. Back to 199 and our favorite table for rolling. 24 on the bottom table. It's verse 30 again. Is that the 3 greens? Yes, that's the 3 greens. 1, 2, 3. We should have our shield back. Selkie. Giant Runtling. Traveling Merchant. Giant Runtling has 18 health. He's an opportunist and he's slow. I don't think I want to use my lucky piglet yet. Slow means I get to draw an extra card, right? So I'm going to have a ton of cards. And during each intern phase, yeah. We get a quest card, or not a quest card, we get a quest token if we win. One, two, three, four. So we start out with 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. And he's buffed up there. Oh, I have to resolve this more than once. The opportunity attack is 3 damage. I just want to run from him. But I kind of want to get the quest token because I spent the energy. So we'll keep this. Draw 1 plus card at the start of combat. At the start of combat. So that actually makes my mulligans better too, right? Yeah, so okay, I get powerful blow then. Maybe I start with that card instead of attack. Well, so let's do now or never. Draw an extra card. I'm keeping this. Hold card. Okay. If I do powerful blow, I lose an energy. That's 4. And I can't play attack. Retribution is 5, 6, 7, 8, and I get a card. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Are you kidding me? One away. One away. If I play this, I do get to draw another card. Oh, wait. I could do the time token on here, and then I win from exertion. So let's play this out. I already lost the energy. Playing that for 4. 1, 2. This is a times 2, 3, 4. Time token with exertion. Gain 2 more. That's 6 total. Then Retribution links up there. That gets me 1 because I'm connecting a courage key. When I place it, gain equal to however many I've lost. That's 3. So another 5. I draw a card. This does not have a bonus key on it. This does not have a bonus key on it. We play this. For 6. Now 7 because I have double courage because of my sword. Let's see. Damage. 1, 2, 3 more damage. It's the easiest way to count it. Then final blow. So I'm at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Paying a magic. Right, 13, 14, 15, 16 because of this. 17 for my magic, 18, yes. What a fight. 4 food. 1 experience. Whoops, that's a purple. Purple. And we get a quest token because that verse 30 says we get a quest token if we defeat the green encounter. Is that the only thing it says? If you win, gain that. If not, nothing happens. Regards to the outcome and count exploration ends. Okay, going again. 16. Anything that ends in a 5 and a 6 is the draw. Purple encounters. Your Henrach and Hammerbeak. They're tied, so we take the first one that came out. This monstrous hag creeps into people's homes at night, its breath reeking of disease. If you lose all health or gain maximum terror, gain secret card 66, then escape from combat. The opportunity attack is nothing, really? I guess I can draw. I was trying to think about if I should Lucky Piglet. 16 is... There's not a lot happening here. I don't really have a whole lot of magic left either. Of course, I always have Morgaine's Blood. It gains me 2 terror, but I get 3... magic, and then I gotta discard the item. I can also get magic from True Grail. Let me just bring this down. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4. This thing's not slow or anything weird. Ooh, raw strength. Would be 1. That'd take me to 11. Can I do 5 some other way? No bonus key. Oh, I've got Hammer Swipe. Would be 10. 11, 12, 13. bonus keys. Might just have to take the attacks though. These are like the best cards I'm going to get. But I'll now or never at the beginning. Maybe I'll get another bonus key. Did I got Hold Guard, which is interesting. So we'll raw strength first. Gets me 1. I have to pay this, which loses me a health. I get 2 charges, so I'm just going to immediately pay those charges to gain, for each charge, a red cube for each point of aggression. So that's 10. We're at 11. One, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 15. I'm going to have to lose some of these. We're at 15. If I pay a magic to play this, I get to choose the attack. Then it goes away. It happens twice though because of rage, right? Yes, it happens twice because of rage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gamble. I know I have hammer swipe, but I'm going to gamble. So when I play that card, it would have a time token on it. I'm going to use exertion to remove it to draw a card and just hope I get something that I can play. I did. Final blow links up there. Does 1, 2, 3, 4 more damage, which is enough to kill it. We get a rep, 2 magic. Okay, and that's another purple encounter. So it's at 6. We roll again. In a 5 or 6, yes. So because we just did the purple encounter, we just automatically get a quest token. This is also your second result, gain 1 quest token instead, okay? We're already here, so it doesn't hurt to just go again, right? Famous last words, probably. So we're just getting another random location. And this is the one where we now cannot gain health. So a smart person probably would have done the end of day stuff to get health back. It doesn't really matter because we've got this thing that if we get the you're dying, we just lose all of our energy, get all of our health back. We've got 2 experience points. So we got to end the day because we're at 0. We still don't have the, oh yeah, we do have the eat wealth instead of food thing. So we'll eat a wealth. Nothing really happens there. This goes to 4. Do we want to buy a card? Or should I save up for another skill? I think I'm going to save up for some more skills. I really like the skills. Save our 2 experience points. Start of the next day. Random event. So the next time we start a day, we will be at special card D. I'm not excited to find out what that does to me. Start of the day here. We might as well just gain energy and start doing stuff. We'll use an energy to roll on the table. 63 is verse 40. What was verse 40? Oh, this is the blue encounter one. Could get 2 quest tokens out of this. So we draw blue encounter. Hallucinations. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just need to dig for one of our cards because the gray is almost all the way at the bottom. But then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps above it. There's only 1 level in this thing. I think we'll keep this one. We don't really need to draw a new one because this one is beatable with the way that our deck plays. We could avoid it. Yeah, but then we're not getting the 2, right? We want to beat this. We want to win. One, two, three, because this is not combat. If affinity is not green, go up 1. Lose a rep if you have at least 2. If affinity is not green, go up 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can pay magic to go up another one. I think we can win with this. So we'll keep this, and we're going to now or never to draw a card. Bizarre methods. Toss a dial. So which one am I going to do? I'll do the navigate the crowd one because that has the caution. That's the one that makes the most sense. Okay, so here, when I place this one, if affinity, is there one I need to start with? One, 2, I think I just need to do these 3 cards and not risk it with this one. Unless I paid the magic. We'll go up 2. Still not green, go up 2. And then up 1. Let's do this. So we'll start with this card. Toss a dial. Skull, lose a rep. Boo-hoo. This connects, so because we have 1 caution, it goes up 1, so it's still in the red. Now, do I pay for that? This goes up 1. This makes it go up 2. I'd rather pay the rep and not the magic. So, okay, so we play this one here. It bonus links up down here. If affinity is not green, go up 1. Okay, we're still in red. Then I play this one. Bonus key links up here. Affinity is not green, go up 2. So we're still not green, we're still in the red. So 1, 2. And then I play this one. Bonus key links up here. When I put it down, I got to lose a rep. You have at least 2 aggression, which I do. It goes up 1. So we made it. We do not get the reward in this particular verse. Instead, we get 1 experience. We get a quest token. And then we, no matter what the outcome, we get another quest token. Beor can handle blue encounters. I shouldn't get cocky. Shouldn't get cocky. All right, so now we will spend an energy to turn these in. And we've only got 4, so we reveal the next one. Move on to it. Now this is the one that swaps basically our health for our energy. Or I mean our terror. We spend another one and roll 63. Is that the one we just did? 63 is verse 40. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Robbed. It takes a while for you to notice some of your items and gold are gone. Do I want to do this? Avoid, lose all wealth in 1 random item. If we fail, we lose all wealth in 1 random item. I am not doing that. That is going back in. We're lucky pigletting that out of the way. Drunken Knight. We can beat this guy. He's got 2 levels, though. He's got 2 levels. So we're on level 1. Avoid requires 2 courage. Pay 1 rep and 1 energy to resolve the Clansman Gray encounter. I don't know, if I avoid this and then beat the thing that it tells me to avoid, does that count as winning? I don't know, probably not. 1, 2, 3. Need to see a couple of our aggression cards. Ignore the opponent's response. Draw a card. Lose 1 rep, go up for each point of your aggression. Well, I think I keep, because we got one of our aggression cards. We now or never to get another card. Showing off is not great. I think I start with this. Is that true? No. It's definitely not true. We start with that. We lose a rep. It goes pretty far up. Now, there are very specific steps for this. Play a number of additional diplomacy cards. After that, perform the affinity check. If the marker in the affinity check is the lowest slot, you fail. No. The markers on the highest slot begin the next stage and go directly to the check readiness step. So we skip the enemy response. Okay, yep, so we got to the top. So we beat the stage, it goes down a stage. We go back to gray. Go directly to check readiness. So in check readiness, if each party member has been activated, we go to the end turn. So we discard down to 3. I've got 3. We draw. Each party member draws a diplomacy card. So I get another card. Okay. Can I get 2 out of this? Wow, I don't think so. So if I play this, I can do exertion to draw a card, and then if I get Bupkis, or let's see, I could do this first. Affinity's not green, it goes up 1. Then I could play this to ignore the opponent's response. I'm putting eye for detail down with a time thing. Once per encounter, I can remove it, so I'm doing that now. I'm just going to mark that so I know I've done it. Draw a card. If this is discarded, oh, here we go. That was perfect. So now I play this. If affinity is not green, go up 1. Oh no, I need that times 2. That wasn't as perfect as I thought. It was perfect if that times 2 was still there, but it's not. So all of these have bonuses on them. I guess I could play this. The affinity's not green. Then this to ignore. I can start off with this one next time and have the times 2. Yep. So affinity's not green, it goes up. That's my turn. We go to the enemy attack. This thing says ignore the opponent's response and then discard it after the response. That is supposed to happen twice, though. So I think he will actually respond, unfortunately, because of rage, which is a bummer. So we'll see if we can still... I'm going to take it down because I think that's actually what has to happen. He's supposed to respond twice. Then it goes to the end turn. I get to draw. Got bizarre methods. But I think I start... That would just go up once. gotta do this. So I gotta show off. I lose a health for showing off, which means that my terror goes up because of this card. And then there's a × 2 there, and I've got bonus keys on my 1 caution here. × 2 go. Oh wait, I forgot to do this card. This makes it go up 1. Then I do this one. Bonus key links up there, and it goes up 1, 2. Okay. One rep, 1 food, but more importantly than that is 2 quest tokens. That's done. Spend it. Instead of taking that, that goes up. These go in here then, because all 5 of them are out. Chapter 9, we read Book of Secrets, verse 666. Oh boy. It's been too long. You feel your body succumbing to the powers of weirdness. Your mind is foggy. Your senses play tricks on you. Something seems to be crawling inside your belly, deep under the skin and muscles, as if your organs switch positions. Crawling on your knees, you look up with desperation only to see a familiar sight. 2 rows of ancient statues loom in the clouds of weirdness, the Valley of Guardians. You've reached the end of Tuathane. Invigorated by this discovery, you rise and start walking. The statues draw closer. The sky at the end of the valley grows clearer. Then you notice a dark silhouette in the middle of the vale. 4 arms extended from it, each wielding a different weapon. The howling wind tugs at rags and bandages. You recognize the same 4-dweller warrior who stalked you for so long in the human world. You hoped that after all that happened, your pursuer would give up. Apparently, it didn't. Now it blocks your way, and now it blocks your only way out of this hellish place. There's no way around it. Desperate prayer. You feel too weak to tackle this horrific enemy. In desperation, you decide to sacrifice everything you have to every god you know. The weirdness coils around your body. You're invigorated. Each character discards all their resources, restores all health, and loses all terror. Then make another choice. Or we can drain magic from the refined soul mass. Discard secret card 18. You won't need it after this. Gain 10 magic. Each party member gains 3 health. Then make another choice. Try to communicate with your pursuer only if you don't have the True Grail secret card. Discard all of your resources. Resolve the, or I can fight. Resolve the 4-dweller encounter. If you have any part of the escalation status, read on. If you win, you gain 2 experience. Then go to verse 530. Otherwise, the exploration ends. Characters remain on the last revealed Tuathane card and will have to explore Tuathane again until they gather enough quest tokens to return to the valley and win. 36 minutes. Okay, I gotta cut the video here because we're going long. I'll probably pick up the next video, the next episode, with this fight. I'm probably just gonna fight him. He's only got 20 health. Can probably do it. But we'll start there next time. So, because I don't want to just keep going around because we're already going to be around 2 hours again on this video. So I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Tainted Grail and all the other series on the channel. I'll see you in the next one.